Everybody's got their various devices. All right. Vices and devices. Get them out.
So we know that Mary Cooper's coming. Mary Andrews is coming back next week or something like that.
Hail Mary.
So how will her return affect both your characters when she's back?
Well, it's she's the woman I love. She's the mother of my child. So that's a big thing for Fred. And for us to separate wasn't my idea. So that also is kind of a big thing for Fred. I have a lot to try to put together.
And how does it affect Archie?
Archie loves his mum, and he does miss her. And when she comes back, it's clear that Archie, he kind of wants a bit of him wants him and his dad to his mum and his dad to get back together again. And I think he can. There's a little bit of hope in that, but it goes on to be that we see what happens with that. But he loves his mum, and they have a great relationship. But unfortunately, she's just not there for him most of the time, like Fred is.
So Miss Grundy and Archie relationship had some mixed responses. What are your feelings on how the show handled it, and how Fred handled his son's relationship with the teacher?
I think the show, just by addressing it and having a storyline about it, showed they wanted to take a chance, be a little risky, but I ultimately felt they were pretty responsible with it in terms of not having it be an ongoing thing. It had to end. It didn't. I appreciated the position that Fred took on it. He realizes he appreciates things are going to happen between men and women. There's times when it's proper, times when it's not. The thing that I liked about it was I never negated Archie's feelings. Like, this isn't really happening, see what you're really feeling. So it's just because of your age and the position here, this can't happen in this town. And I didn't make any moral judgments on my son. And I thought I was really glad that they approached that way, because I thought it was intelligent. It gave me respect for his intelligence in the equation, and respect for the teacher as well, and didn't just get all reactive. So that's what I liked.
I thought it was. I really enjoyed playing that storyline. That's kind of what grabbed my attention when I first read the script, and I think also it brought out some cool things in Archie's relationship with other people, like his dad. It gave us something to work with as well, which was fun, and obviously with Betty and Veronica, the whole mystery kind of thing, them breaking into her car and stuff. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and I think.
And I thought Sarah was great.
Yeah, Sarah Hable.
I just want to throw that out. Sarah Hable, who played Miss Grundy, she was super sweet to have around, and she did a great job.
Really good.
So, what kind of reaction have you been getting from the fans and from the critics that you've really enjoyed? Obviously, there's a big connection between you guys when you have something like Twitter to communicate with them. What have you been thinking about that?
Well, Luke doesn't have Twitter, obviously. I think.
I know that. I'm trying to find you.
But I do know that I have mates back home and stuff, and from looking on Twitter, I've noticed that people really enjoy our relationship on the show because of the difference it is. It's different to like all the other kind of parent and child relationships. I think we're a lot closer. Not closer, but just kind of, how would you describe it? Like it's more...
a lot of times when we're playing the scenes, I think that we're not necessarily father and son. We're just a couple of guys, right?
Yeah.
Something like roommates, and we share a space, and then depending on what the issues are, I got to step in and be the father.
Yeah.
I got to step in, but I also like to think I'm the kind of, I learn from my son. I'm not just teaching him everything. He teaches me some stuff along the way.
Yeah, it's cool because Archie goes to his dad pretty much for everything to talk about anything, and the further we go on, we can kind of see that flip over where that's not always how it is. Like Fred at times finds himself in a hard time, and it's cool to see like him coming to his son for.
It is, and as a father, you're proud that you look back and you realize your son is someone you can lean on.
Yeah.
That's actually, you answered part one of my question.
Sorry.
But part two would be, so then how does your relationship just with each other as actors, how do you think that's developed from when you started the show as father and son until now?
I definitely hate Luke more now.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to say, KJ and I got really lucky to start out at a great spot. where it just, first time we sat down to read this together, it clicked really well, and it's just, it all fits in nicely. We don't have a hard time getting to where we're going in the scene, even though we've done some scenes that, have a lot of, have a big emotional punch to them. I always feel I feel like he's got my back. I feel safe taking chances with KJ. We did a couple of scenes this year. Some of the hardest work that I've been into in a while, and I was able to get there with this guy because I trust him and he's solid.
And I've honestly learning, because I'm reasonably new to the whole acting kind of thing as well, and working alongside Luke has just been such a blessing, and so I'm literally so thankful to be able to do it. I learn so much every day. So.
Looking forward to the finale, I know you can't say much, but what went through your mind when you read the script for the finale, and what can fans expect from that episode?
Mate, it's literally, this is what happened. We got the script, and then the day before our last day of shooting, the whole thing changed.
Because they want to keep us in the dark, and they want to, they don't want.
And literally, it blew my mind. It takes a lot to blow my mind.
And we were all sitting at the table reading it, and we flipped that page, and everybody collectively just kind of.
Yeah, it's gnarly. It's real gnarly. It's yeah.
I was surprised they let us do it. I saw it and I was like, really?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.